Hello and welcome to the Crochet Luna Vlogcast. My name is Claudia and I'm coming to you from the San Diego area in Southern California. And I am really happy to be here. This is the first video in October, which is my favorite month. I've been counting the days until October started. And what's great is that the temperatures here in San Diego have definitely dialed back a bit. So I'm looking forward to wearing some hats and some scarves and some sweaters. So yeah, it'll be a brief episode. I hope you don't mind, but yeah, let's get started. I want to welcome any new viewers to the Vlogcast. It's been I think 2 weeks or maybe, something like that since I last recorded. I'm trying to do this in one shoot so I don't have to edit anything. We will see. That's usually not the case for me, but I'm trying to just upload some fun content for you guys. I don't have any finished objects. I have one work in progress, but I guess I do have a couple of finished objects. We'll see. I'll show you what I've got. Anyway, for any new viewers, thank you so much for stopping by. I am a crochet-centric blogcast, and I mostly talk about my crochet journey, sometimes knitting, sometimes sewing, but mostly crochet because that's what I love to do. Anyway, I, from last episode, had shown you a couple of pairs of socks that I was working on. One was a knitted pair, which tragically is no more because I started working on the heel of it and I somehow got really lost in the stitches and I had to, frog back some of those rows that I had created for the heel and I just could never quite put them back on the needle. So it was hilarious. I kept going back, okay, maybe this row. And finally I said, you know what? Let me just frog it, start over. I think I understand what I should have been doing, but this time I will probably be putting in some lifelines so that I don't end up frogging all the progress. Yeah. So anyway, but it's okay. It's okay. That's how I learn. I am not ever afraid to start over, and especially with something as new as knitting, which I really don't do. It's good practice. Anyway, I do have my crochet sock in progress, which I'm very, very excited about. And, I could not track down this yarn. I really would have to go back sometime in the episodes in 2018 when I went to Yarndale, because for sure I know that I got it in Yarndale. I might take a look at my Instagram grid from back in 2018 where I probably had already shown the sock blank that I actually wound up into a cake. This is the cake. It was Halloween colors because that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a yarn that was Halloween themed colors. And so I picked up this pattern recently, very recently, because it popped up on Instagram, and I was really excited. I've been really excited actually to work on it. And it is a pattern that I showed you guys last time on the videos. It's called the Creepy Crawly Spider Socks, and it's by Brianna K Designs. The pattern looks like this, and these are like little spiders, which I thought were really cute. I think there's a detail on that you can see there. And I am okay. So I put a stitch marker from the last time I showed the pattern, and this is my cute little chicken pot pie stitch marker that I got from Simply Serving. If you don't know her shop, she makes the cutest stitch markers. I am vegan, but yes, I think this is probably the only way that I will be consuming chicken pot pie, and that's by looking at a cute stitch marker. But anyway, I worked this much of the sock since I last showed it to you, and what I like about working toe up is that I can try the sock, and at about, I mean, you could probably see it, at about this section here, I actually went up a hook size, because you can see it. I went up a hook size because when I was trying it on, it was starting to fit really snug around the instep, and I just figured I was not going to change the stitch count, but let me try going up. Actually went from a 3.5 to a 4, and yes, it definitely seemed to do the trick. I really love the density of the stitch pattern. I think that it really works well for a sock pattern. And yeah, I'm just going to keep working on this sock, focusing on getting it done so that I can enjoy it in the next couple of weeks before Halloween's over. So this is my work in progress, my Creepy Crawly Socks by Brianna K Designs. You can see it right there. I will link it as I did last week. Last week, I actually was talking about Martha Mitchell and her patterns, her sock pattern and her blanket pattern. I forgot to link those below. I will do that this time so you can go check out her shop. Like I said, her sock pattern is one of my favorites. I have made 2 pairs that maybe I'll share with those. I'll share those next episodes so that you can see how they worked up. One was done in a Christmas themed yarn that I also picked up at Yarndale in 2018. By the way, my socks are living in my amazing bag that I love so much. This is made from recycled fabric. I think I also forgot to link this maker, and let me see, hopefully I put the tag in here. I've become very disorganized since last week because I've been moving stuff around. So I will look for that tag and tag the maker of the bag for next time. So yes, work in progress are my socks. That is all I have to show you crochet wise. But I do have some other goodies that I want to show you, which I'm really excited about because, as I said at the beginning of the episode, I do like to share some sewing and some knitting. But I will be at Rhinebeck West in a couple of weeks, October 15th and 16th. And I decided that I was going to bring in more than just my pins. And I've been trying to look for some projects that are fun and that are quick to make. And actually, now that I'm working in an office, I was looking for this particular thing and decided, you know what, let me go look for a quick pattern and hopefully I find one that I can use. And that is a pattern for coasters. Yes, just simple, basic coasters to put my drinks on when I'm in the office. Side note, I have found a tea flavor that I want to share with you guys because I think on my second box of this because it's so good. And I brought it here to show it to you guys. This is a caramel apple tea, and it is delicious. It is so good. I've had this tea almost every single day in the past 2 weeks. Like, I mean, look at, I can't even. It's just so good. So I've been drinking that every day. But also I have an acrylic coaster for my desk at school. And it looks like this because it was one of a set of 4 that I took in. So the acrylic coaster I have in my office looks like this. And it's all cute and everything, but when I've put in cold drinks on it, the condensation from the drink just kind of just goes right off the edge onto my desk. And I was like, this really defeats the purpose of having the coaster. So I've been looking for a coaster, like a cloth coaster, and because I'm going to this market on, I'm going to be vending at the Knitting Tree, I thought, why don't I just make some coasters myself and take some with me to sell? So I found this really easy pattern. I will link the video below because I found it on YouTube. It's a pattern to make these coasters. So this is and they're reversible. So let's say you wanted to use this as a front. This would be the back. So there's one. And it mostly uses scrap fabric. That is all you need, is like little scraps of fabric. The whole size of the coaster is 5x5. And I'm really addicted to making these. They're really cute. Here's another one that I made. I like sugar skulls. As you can see here, it goes like this. These are sugar skulls of all different kinds of fabric. And here's another set of sugar skulls. I thought these were really, really awesome. And then I had this sort of like Japanese inspired fabric. So yeah, I this weekend spent all of Sunday just sewing up coasters, and I found great joy doing it, and it's such a instant gratification because you can make them so quickly, and then just playing around with the different fabrics and trying to make them work, because these are just like little strips. So you want to be able to figure out what best part of that little strip will be showing up on the coaster. And like, for example, things get cut off, but as long as I had enough of the image, I was happy. My next sewing project is a little bag that I made as a prototype to see if this was a style of bag that I liked. And I found this also on YouTube. And actually, she's one of my favorite people to watch sewing tutorials about bags. And it's Erica. I think her name is Erica Arndt. I'll put it down below. But it's called Erica's A Scrap Bin. And it's just this little bin. Now, I didn't do the patchwork. I just did it all in one fabric. She gives you the instructions to do it as a patchwork, which I think is really cute. But in the video, you'll see that she just did it with a solid fabric. And this is my bag that I made. I thought this was really cute. What I really liked about the project is that I really like the size of the bag because it's long, but it's not a large tote. It's just a very small tote. that I can put a small project with my pattern and things and just, kind of grab and go. I happened to go to a fiber festival this weekend. It was the Vista Fiber Festival, and I bought some yarn, and it fits perfectly in the bag. I got a bunch of skeins in there, which I'll show you. So it's just like the perfect little bin to drop a small project. And it's got the handles, like I said. So I'm thinking about making some of these for the event on the 15th. This one, like I said, is my prototype, and I have not sewn a bag in like months and months and months, like probably a good year. And I've been wanting to make a bag for Dodgy Bag Mail, and I had all these patterns and things that I wanted to do and never got around to do it. So really, this has been like the first bag that I've made in so long. I've forgotten. So it was a good way to get back to familiarizing myself with the machine and cutting fabric and things like that. So I will be making more of these cute little bags. Whatever's left over, I'll probably pop in the shop. But yeah, look at this cute fabric. I really like it. Next, like I was saying, I went to the Vista Fiber Festival this past Saturday, and I specifically wanted to go and chat and hang out with the ladies at Oint Pigments and also LaserShip Yarn. These are three. Well, Leslie of LaserShip, she is the dyer, a single dyer, and then Oint Pigment actually has several people that dye and work for the company, but they always tend to vend at events together, and so that's how I've gotten to know them. And they're local to me, which I love having local, indie dyers that I can reach out and like hang out and talk and just build community with. And they've always been very generous with me in terms of time. And I get to sit there, for half a Saturday and be surrounded by beautiful yarn and like chat with friends. So I had a really good time. I took no pictures. I was not in the mode to do that, to be honest with you. And it's such a small event that honestly, I was just there to see them and hang out with them. I took a little tour around. I did find one other shop that I'll share with you. But for the most part, I just wanted to enjoy some nice weather and good conversation. So yeah, and I'll show you what I got because it's amazing. So Leslie from LaserShip, as I was saying, she is the yarn dyer. And she dyes beautiful colorways. I picked up this is her label. That's her little LaserShip. She's also a graphic designer. She does really cute things, and I'll show you what she makes. But this colorway just stood out. It's called Release the Mouton. The Mouton. The Release the Sheep. So I love how this looks right here. This is sock yarn, so this will definitely be a pair of socks. But look at this color. It's just beautiful. And she had this cute little notepad that I picked up, also in purple. And it's a little Halloween theme. A lot of her stickers have her sheep and different incarnations of this logo. So I picked up some of her Halloween stickers. So here's her little witch sheep and her little pumpkin sheep. And this is her little mushroom sheep, which I thought was really, really cute. And then she had her snow ram. Look how cute that is. That's her snow ram. And I wanted to show you this part because I thought this part of the colorway is really pretty. You see those little pops of yellow right here? Oh, I thought that was so brilliant. I really love, they're not quite speckles. There's just like these pops of yellow that you see there. just, oh, I fell in love with this colorway. Anyway, I got that from LaserShip, and then next, like I said, she usually will be right next to Oink Pigments, and I picked up sock yarn, as well as 3 skeins of DK. I'll show you the sock yarn first. I picked up this color, and I just love this color. It's very, what you're seeing on the camera is very true to life. Thank God, because I struggle with the lights, but this color is, you're reading it, very true to life. I think is absolutely gorgeous. There is our label. I have bought and actually worked with Oink Pigments yarns in the past. I have a crisscross shawl from Faye Dashboard Hughes, who has a new pattern out. If you haven't seen it, she talked about it in her last podcast. And when I mean her last podcast, it was her last podcast, because Faye is no longer podcasting, which to me is such a loss. But I understand people have to move on and they have to grow. But Faye, if you are not familiar with her work, is one of the most amazing people for crochet. As a human being, top notch. Love Faye. As a crocheter, she is an amazing wealth of knowledge, and her devotion to our craft is just, it's so inspiring. She's one of my favorite podcasters to watch. But I made one of her patterns in this actually same base. It's a Targhee sock, and it's a this is 90% superwash Targhee, 10% nylon. It's heavy fingering. As you can see, it's not a super thin, and it's one of those yarns that's like, it is soft, but it's got a little tooth to it, which I really like, and I love this color. Then I, in anticipation of working one of the Morit magazine patterns, again, I will mention Morit. If you have not picked up Morit, please, if you support crochet, please support this magazine. I don't want this magazine to ever go away because it is such a beautiful magazine. But I am looking to make this pattern here. This pattern is by Deanne Ramsey, who is Addie Day Designs. And I love the way that looks. This is called Soul Wind. And I bought these colors. Well, it's one colorway, but this lot from not LaserShip, Oink Pigments, to be able to make my Soul Wind. And I think this is beautiful. I just love the way this color looks. Now, this is not Targhee sock. This is a merino. This is a merino wool, which I think will look stunning in that pattern. So yeah, I have a little yarn haul to share with you guys, a couple tidbits here and there. And my little bag that I can't tell you how much I just love the size of this bag. I think it's absolutely perfect. And I found, while I was there, I was talking to Julie of Oink Pigments, and she recommended this company, this maker that was there, Sugar Bees. It's Sugar Bees skincare. Oops, here's her card. It's really pretty. This is her card. Again, my autofocus is just tragic. It really is. Anyway, this is, I bought a cream from her, but I wanted to show you before I even used it how cute she packages her cream. There's a good one, I think. Isn't that pretty? And this is very much like a Lolo bar. It's a wax. It's a waxy cream, and it's just, it smells really good. And she's local to me, which is nice. And she also does other skincare products, which are, they have that really luxurious feel to it. and they smell really good. So it's really, whenever I find something like this, I always like to try it out. Yeah, I didn't go crazy because I figure, in a couple weeks I'll be at the knitting tree and I'm sure I'll see lots of beautiful stuff that I'll want. So I didn't go too crazy, but I did buy some things that I thought, you know, really stood out to me. And I'm so happy to support people like, Julie and Alexa, who are Oink Pigments, and Leslie at LaserShip. I'm always so happy to see them. I will link their Instagram and their websites below so you can go check them out. I would say definitely follow them, give them a follow, and you can add some new Dyers to your list. And on that note, I want to say that I'm not sure I'll be back next Tuesday, only because I'm getting ready for this show and I need to stock up and really, with the packaging and all that, and figuring out how I'm going to set up my little table and all that. I'm going to probably need all the attention focused on that. But I will definitely take video when I'm down there. I'll be seeing my friend Zelda. Hey Zelda, she's Zelda in RJ3. And I will be seeing, let's see who else. Anybody else who comes and says hi, please come down. It's the Knitting Tree in Los Angeles. I will put a link to their website below. And just an FYI, my Etsy shop is currently closed as I am revamping things, and probably will not open it until after I vend, because I will be putting up some new pins. I've got some new acrylic pins coming to the shop, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I'm gonna start populating the Etsy shop with some probably just new product. I haven't really done new product in a very long time, and I've been eyeing what I can bring in that is exciting. You will not see any fiber and faux stuff there, because that's going to be a totally different thing. I am really excited that I'm getting, actually probably this week, some little goodies for fiber and faux that I can't wait to share with you guys. And then I'm just going to tell you that fiber and faux is one of these things that I'm constantly working on, and I had set deadlines for myself, which I don't think I'm going to be able to meet. But that's okay, because what I want is to be able to present you with the best possible product. And if that takes a little bit longer, I think that I'm okay with that. I want you guys to get the best of me, and I just don't want to rush anything. There's no reason to rush it. There's plenty of patterns and plenty of awesome things to get involved in. And I hope that you guys are coming into the fall season feeling your creative juices flowing, and that you're getting excited about the holidays. I mean, really, Thanksgiving is next month. Next month is Thanksgiving, We've made it all of this 2022, all these months, and I'm hoping to close out the year on a positive note, and I wish that for you guys as well. Don't stress out. Don't stress out. Don't stress out about all the stuff that you want to make for people to gift. Do your best, and I will see you next time. Sending you lots of hugs and lots of positive vibes, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye.